we're just going to go for it. Yo, I don't know if you guys know, but yesterday was a very powerful day. It was 2-2-2-2. A lot of manifestation going on yesterday, today, the days that are ahead. It's just a very good time to really put our intentions in what we want to do. And speaking on intentions, this is so big for me because I've been holding back, I've been in my own way when it comes to getting on here and recording. You know what I mean? Just very not confident in myself and what I have to say and share, my experiences, right? My wisdom, my strengths, my weaknesses. But it's so insane because I know I've helped so many people by just being sober, by just growing into this woman that I'm becoming every single day. And I've put my intention into other things to avoid it, like gaming. And lately, the game, it's like the universe has been showing me, like, this isn't it. This isn't furthering you. This isn't making you feel better about yourself. This isn't helping you grow. This is just keeping you in this spot that's comfortable, and you're avoiding what you really want to do. And it's been tough because I want it to be perfect. I want it to be right. I want it to be all these things when it's like, yo, just do it. You bought the setup. Just go in and do it. Because then you could say, I tried, right? No matter what happens. I just put too much pressure on myself, So intentions, though. We have to put our intentions in what we really want to do in this life. What experiences do we want to experience? What do we want to bring into fruition? I heard once, be the buffalo. The buffalo endures the storm. He embraces the storm. He runs through the storm and comes out on the other side. So what are you willing to endure? What are you willing to embrace so that way you can get through it, and on the other side of it is the beauty. It's the light. It's everything you could ever imagine. And that is what I am after. That is what I want. To see myself through the storm and on the other side. On that note, yo, I gotta tell you about yesterday, man. What? Yesterday was a big day. And it's crazy because I was at work on lunch and I was talking to myself, basically, about the podcast and what am I doing, worried about this, the numbers, but I'll never know, right? Like, I'll never know about any numbers if I don't ever do it. So it's like you're thinking about all this stuff that you have no idea what the outcome will be because you haven't started. So I'm like, okay, and these conversations have been happening very frequently. Like God has really been placing it on my heart and on my mind, like, hey, I need you to hear me. I'm really trying to tell you something because it's just been a constant thing. It's not just been come one time, like it's really been on my heart. So I get home from work and, I'm going to do my regular business, take care of the dogs, feed the dogs. I'm going to go to the gym. One of my neighbors, Bob, he's having a hard time. So I'm like, hey, let me go to the gym. I need to get this workout done. And when I get back, let's hang out. So I do that. I come home and we just start chopping it up. We're having a good time, smoking a couple J's, just vibing, just laughing. He's talking to me about what's going on in his life. And then we just bounce from that subject to, just his life experiences. What he did growing up, what he experienced, what he remembers. He's in his middle late 50s. Good guy, man. And he had been there for I think a couple hours. Well, towards the end, I don't know, man. We just got on the subject and he asked me about my podcast. He's like, "What's going on?" I started talking to him, telling him about it, and he brought up bullet points. You know, because I'm ADHD, medicated or not, I'm going to start on one subject and I'm going to bounce to another like I did in the beginning of this. But oh well, trial and error. It's an experience, not going to trip. And I just like, well, whatever. It's going to be my podcast. I can bounce over if I want. But to keep the listener's attention, I need to stay on topic. So he's talking about bullet points. And I'm like, yeah, and I'm telling him about my coworker who she listened to something that I sent her and she was like, yo, I was really vibing with it. And you just, you need bullet points to help you stay on topic. My phone starts ringing as I'm telling him this. I'm like, oh, I'm looking for my phone. I couldn't find it. It's my coworker who we're talking about right now. Pick up the phone. What's up? Oh, hey, I'm over at my boyfriend's in Lehigh, and I normally don't stay here when I work, and I just wanted to ask you, like, what time do I leave? What time's a good time to leave? Because, you're close. Like, we're the same distance from work. And I tell her, and, I mean, my mind's blown at this point, because not only we were all manipulated in a good way for this to happen, because me and Bob were just chit-chatting, right? Towards the end, he brings it up, and then she calls me. She never calls me. We've only really texted. We talked on the phone a few times when we were at work. Never calls me. She said it on the phone. She doesn't stay at her boyfriend's house when she works. So right there is like the universe is saying, "Hey, boom! I'm telling you, thank you for, being service and hanging out and being there for others. We appreciate you, but I need you to see this." God is like, here's the door. I open it for you. Walk through it. Better yet, I'm pushing you through it. Like that was so divine timing. I mean, I got the chills. I started getting teary-eyed because I've just kind of been so, not hard on myself in a bad way, but just like, Rachel, come on. You are so worried about things that don't even matter, bro. It doesn't even matter. You're going to let people you don't even know that hasn't even happened yet or nothing's even been said affect you putting out content. You know what I mean? And so when this happened last night, you guys, on 2. If that isn't a sign from the divine, from the energies to be, from the universe, from God, if that isn't a sign, then I don't know what is. And that is why I believe in something bigger than me and powers that can do what they do with their outside force to bring people together, to get things going, to be like, hey, right here. It's right here. It's right here. And the crazy thing is I told myself, you just need to take a step. God is going to place it on you. Everything's going to start just going crazy in your mind because you have so much to talk about. Your story, your experiences, your wisdom, your strengths, your hopes, your faith, your failures. It'll all come to you. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, right here it is. Right here it is. So on that note, I'm proud because I just wanted to do this little snippet and just feel good about it. It ain't gonna be perfect. The first 17 times ain't gonna be perfect. It ain't gonna be edited. It ain't gonna be, sounding like Demi Lovato's 40 or, freaking whatever, whoever. None of it. It's not gonna sound like that. You love me, you care about me. It's interesting. Listen, give it a like. If you know me, let me know. Give me some constructive criticism and let's move on. You know what I mean? Let's keep it rolling. Give me ideas, as time goes on. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for sticking with me, and I can't wait to keep putting out more content. Y'all have a good night.